I shift my eyes around a couple times. Yeah, is it subtle that I'm like looking at myself? Not so much. Okay, if I actually post this, which I have yet to decide whether or not I am going to, I wanted to show, oh, I'm fucking around with my hair, something about me that maybe not everyone has seen. Some people know about. Here we go. Alright, I don't know if you can see it in this light, which is actually kind of a blessing, but, not good for these purposes. This, maybe you can't see it in this light. This is my scar. You can't really see it that good, which is actually a good thing, in general, but not for these purposes, because I actually want to show this, in real light. It is actually, noticeable, more than noticeable, really. I had open heart surgery about 1.5 years ago. Yeah, that was like extremely painful. And yes, I'm sure you're back it up a couple seconds. I'm watching Barack Obama, talk about healthcare reform. That's something I'm interested in, but I think I can ignore it for now. I can read about it on like New York Times or whatever. Anyways, enough of my babbling. And back to the point, if I did have one. I was born with a congenital heart defect. It's called congenital Fallot. Basically, I would have to Wikipedia it to give you the exact definition, but part of it is like a septal defect, and it causes enlarged left ventricle, I believe, and regurgitation. It just fucks up your heart, basically. I was lucky. I was able to go for about over 20 years without having it to be repaired, after my initial repair at age 2. However, I was told by my surgeon, oh yeah, you're asymptomatic now, but if you wait a few years, then you might need a heart and lung transplant. So I said, I guess I'll suck it up and do the surgery. So, yeah, I have that, and it's something I've been self-conscious about, because, I had a scar all my life, and, as growing up, I was self-conscious about it, but at the same time, it became part of me. I was used to it. It was there, but it was, I accepted it as part of who I was, or, my body, whatever. And then I got a new scar, and of course, when you first got done, it was hideous. I couldn't even look at myself for weeks. It took me weeks to get rid of the steri strips, and then I saw this big red thing, and I was incredibly depressed. But over the last 1.5 years, it has improved tremendously. And I'm also really healthy too, so that helps. Yeah. So, interestingly enough, I have BDD, like, this tooth. This tooth is a fake tooth because I broke my teeth. Oh, that's another long story. But, it's a little bit different color, and I'm way more self-conscious about that than I am my scar. My scar, I've come to deal with. But, other little minor things that, to most people would be minor things, to me, I tend to focus on, and then I overlook this, like, huge scar on my, well, it's not that huge, but, in certain lights, it's, it's noticeable. It's not hideous. So the other thing is, when they stitched up my chest, I'm gonna, like, get naked here for a second. When they stitched up my chest, how long is this one going for? 4 minutes? Oh, what's a YouTube video, like 10 minutes? Okay, anyways. They were off by about half an inch when they stitched them, when they like stapled my sternum back together. So, woo! So, yeah, I will forever, you can't really tell, just looking here, but I will forever have one clavicle that is higher than the other. And, yeah, my next is kind of getting in the way of my demonstration here. Ah! Yeah, it's not terribly noticeable, but this one is higher, and no matter what I do, it can't go down. And I mean, it's nothing, ugly or, unattractive. It's just weird, and I wonder if, like, in the long run, I'm going to be, like, off kilter or, have, like, long-term, I don't know, back problems or something because of that. My surgeon, when I went back for, for my post-op check, he saw that and he was like, somebody fucked up. And he got really kind of pissed off. Which is funny because later on he kind of did a little fuck up himself. Anyways, I am totally talking extemporaneously and getting ahead of myself. So, I will probably redo this, but, yeah, that's my weird clavicle, and I'm looking at it opposite, which I have to get used to. And it's, yeah, see, higher, and I'm not, okay, I think you could get the point, if anybody is actually watching this, which I doubt. Mug for the camera. Vogue. That's not how you do it.